Good evening and namaskar. Today, the results of Vakrangee Ltd have been announced. The results are reasonably good, and the guidance for the future is very impressive. The total income for Q2 stands at 172.75 crores of rupees as against 147.3 crores in the preceding quarter of Q1, registering a growth of 17.28%. That is total income. Income is 172.75. That includes other income. Revenue from operations stands at 151.85 crores as against 126.78 crores in the previous quarter of Q1. The growth rate in revenue from operations is 19.77%, reasonably good. EBITDA stands at 20.46 crores in Q2 against 19.26 crores in the preceding quarter. EBITDA growth is moderate at 6.2%. Profit after tax is 10.87 crores in Q2 as against 7.81 crores in the preceding quarter of Q1. The growth rate is 39.1%. The EPS is 0.11 rupees as against 0.07 rupees previously. The growth rate is for 50%. The total number of operational outlets is over 8,500, and apart from that 12,500 and more is under onboarding process. The total number of formal expressions of interest now on hand is over 74,000. In other words, the process of conversion into next gen will continue till that 74,000 plus. Now, what is the clear visibility up to March 20? Means 25,000 next gen outlets will be there by 2020. That is, now we are in November, December, January, February, March. By March, the management says the clear visibility is 25,000 next gen outlets. And the long-term target for the next 5 years is 3 lakh outlets. In other words, the planned target is to have last mile presence across all postal codes, that is in every Gram Panchayat in the country. So, this is the press release released by Vakrangee. Reasonably impressive. Now, in another 4 months, they want to have a target of operational outlets of 25,000. There may be more onboarding process. Now, the management says that as the times go ahead, as the next gen outlets mature, there will be more revenue from each next gen outlets also. That's what the management says. Therefore, I can say one thing. It is not a value share as on today. The value which is there in it is not that great, but it is a growth share. If there is one share which one company which is likely to grow very fast for quite a long time to come, it is Vakrangee Ltd. So the growth is assured. It looks like that. Therefore, whoever wants to be a long-term investor can choose Vakrangee, and the price of 40 rupees is not much. Though price earning ratio will be quite high at this point of time, considering the growth rate, the price is not much. Those who are willing to wait for a few years are likely to reap rich benefits. Of course, future is always riddled with some uncertainty. It's always there. Vakrangi saw very good times and very bad times. Now it is again going towards very good times. Now the progress seems to be almost certain. Now it's already having experience of creating the next gen outlets, and now it is going at a faster rate. Therefore, I think it is a long term investment target. So that is for you. It is not as on today a value share, but it is a growth share. There is no doubt. So I am also an investor in Vakrangee. But those of you who want to invest, be sure that you are a long-term investor. If you are a short-term investor, nothing is guaranteed in any share. For long-term investors, if you choose a growth share, usually you will not fail. So that is my personal considered opinion for the long term. Right now also for 40 rupees, I don't think it is a bad share. It's reasonably good. Thank you for listening. I will be back with you with another good share.